Hello everybody, it's 7stringofZeph here, bringing you the first ItsMapAttack. This is the first ItsMapAttack because this is the first time we've really had a new release of maps. So, Foo, here we go with snow. As you can see, Foo is skating. Foo, stop playing around. This is no time for games.
But jetpacks on ice is so fun.
Exactly. But what the... Oh yeah, there's a little island out there. I didn't even notice.
I just have pro aim.
But as you can...
Oh no, critters! Run! Anyway guys, we're going to be spotlighting all of the features, all of the good things, the bad things.
Whoa.
Features.
Okay, so as you can see, Foo is demonstrating the special feature of this map, which is ice. You get on this, and you just continue going in the same direction you were going until you hit something solid. Like, there! Now the problem is, Foo, could you describe it? I think it's, if you don't spam click.
It's nothing but annoying. Like, most of the effects, they have their advantages, they have their disadvantages, strategic things behind it. The ice just kind of gets in the way and does nothing else.
Yeah, and plus, I mean, if you notice the critter pool in the beginning, 2 of the critters just plain stopped because they didn't skate on the ice. So, I mean, crittering on this map, let's go into that since that links in pretty well. Crittering on this map.
Speaking of critters, we will show you how to critter on this map.
Yeah. And this...
Just pull like this. Oh, spam click right there. You'll skate right across the ice again. You have to pull them both right here. Run as fast as you can to the other side of the critters. They'll stay in XP range, don't worry. And then pull here. Wait for just a second, and then go back across the ice.
Yeah. Now,
it's pretty hard to pull off. Because one little misclick sends you skating. Oh, that was close. Sends you skating back across the ice, or you can mistime things, such and such.
Yeah.
It can really only be done by a 3 move speed hero, especially one with good range.
Yeah, you need a move speed 3 range hero, which is fairly rare, and honestly, you generally don't want them to be crittering that anyway. Notice he's not going to be making money off of these ever. You got to rush over there to get any experience off of it at all. So it's kind of like, ugh. And the other critter area has an Ursa, so, plus this awful ramp area. So you might think that it could be like Desert, where you could have 2 critters per team, but no. No.
You're lucky to have 1.
Yeah.
But anyway, the features on this map, other than just the critters, are 2 double lanes. Is that interesting?
Yeah, I honestly always liked that concept. I think it has a lot of potential. Now the problem is the 2 double lanes are here and here. They're at the opposite end of the maps, which means that the heroes that are in one lane are in that lane, and the heroes in the other lane are in that lane, and they don't really meet ever.
Yeah, there's really no intersection at all, except for kind of in that middle area, right? Where I'm pinging, but String can't see.
Yeah, I'll ping it. Here. And, I mean, it's kind of nice for teamwork early on, because it does force a level of teamwork that you might not get in pubs, but in an IH, since you were going to get it anyway, it's kind of, you know, I would say not as good of a format for tourney play.
Yeah, and also there's a double high ground in the middle that completely separates like the entire map. The Xel'Nagas don't really show anything that you wouldn't normally see anyway. Yeah. So that gives an extra emphasis on flying heroes, and also being turn and sometimes Protoss to abuse things to get up there,
yeah,
but I haven't seen that be that useful yet.
The annoying thing is that cliff jump heroes, since it's a double high, you have to get up to the Xel'Naga first. If Foo had cliff jump, he'd be able to do this. But you have to get
Yeah,
there.
I could just jump up here, then jump up here, or if I was level 14, I could hit T and then just jump straight up
About
there.
the only fun play you can make with this is to put a siege tank right here and just pound the enemy's lane flat. But that doesn't work really well against Protoss because they got the tankiness on their side. So continuing on, that's, honestly, that's pretty much it. There's some critters over here.
There's another thing to note is the way the lanes work. The base layout is quite weird. Everything seems really far away from each other. The middle is really jam-packed together, whereas on the sides, it's really isolated. So if any time on top or bottom you push and kill those cannons, you're getting a freaking building.
Yeah.
Especially in pubs, whoever can push top and bottom is the fastest is generally
This
gonna
map
win.
really punishes you for losing your initial choke. Once that's done, like, you get hammered hard. And something else to bear in mind is if you're like a DA or something, have fun getting like Ursas. I suppose on the top you can go here, but it's just not a great map for anyone who really does anything with critters at all, really.
Mm-hmm. But this is, shockingly enough, one of the better critter maps, because you can actually critter. You can set up decent critter farms.
Yeah, it's still got 8 patches, which is a definite plus over other maps we might name.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, guys, that concludes our snow map analysis. Join us next part, which we will seamlessly transition to lava map. Seamless transition. And welcome back, and we're on lava map analysis this time.
Okay, so I think Foo is going to start us off by crittering on lava. Now, this is the wonderful thing about lava. It can be done, but look at this ugly pillar thing.
So much pathing.
Like, Foo won't have a whole lot of trouble with it because he's a Reaper, so he's skinny and he can just fit between things. But if you're Muta and crittering on this map, you're going to lose a lot more Mutas. You're probably going to have to go back.
Yeah, in fact, you can't do it unless you are like a single space hero because you'll get surrounded by 6 critters and killed. What you have to do is pull all 6 critters like this. I would recommend putting Hold Fire on, and then they all lose vision of me because this is actually really tricky.
Yeah. Actually, Foo, you can...
like this.
Actually, Foo, you can pull the left critter around to this bunker and then come over here, but yeah, you have to be a fast hero for that. So, you know, this is a more general version of it.
Yeah, this is what you would do like a 2.25 speed hero.
Yeah, and notice that...
Usually this works. I don't know why they de-aggroed me. They must have lost sight or something.
Notice that even if it works out, it is a pain in the ass. Oh, I'm sorry. You know. And if you're a fat hero, you're going to have problems.
Keep in mind that the main does less damage than your bunker.
Yeah.
But it's really tricky to pull off. You have to keep that in mind.
However...
But it can be done. It can be done much better than I'm doing it. That's for sure.
Who's going to die to critters?
There we go.
However, once you do get to a level where you can start killing, you do have 3 pretty closely spaced critter patches. So if you're lanes or something, it's worth doing. So... I would still say that crittering on this map is the best of the new 4. That doesn't say a whole lot.
Without a doubt, best of the new 4. In fact, as what's it called? As Ares or heroes, like maybe Queen or something, what I've actually done is I've actually laned to level 1, pulling these critters while laning. Yeah. Like this lane or these critters to this lane. And then once you're level 1, you can just hop into the critters and kill all 3.
Foo! What is that? You're burning! You're burning alive!
It's the map effect for this this map. It's lava. It takes down a certain percentage of your health. So that means if you have 1 HP, it's going to take... Well, it's still going to be instant. But if you have very little HP, it's going to take quite a while to burn because it is percentage-based. It's not total health based.
Yeah, it's a 2% of maximum life and shields per second, which isn't very fast, but you'll really notice it if you try to pull the Ursa somewhere or if you keep coming across the lane to gank, which kind of sucks, but... Admittedly, this map is still the most mobile if you want to cross-lane gank, given that 2 of them pretty much make it impossible. And
can it kill you? Can it kill you?
Yes, it can.
Can it kill you? And it says neutral when it kills you.
Yeah.
Which is something I've actually never seen before.
But Foo just got killed by hostile and then neutral, so let's see if he can also make a Team 2 kill. But continuing on with the discussion, so the crittering...
Let's see if I can die to Team 1. That'd be impressive.
Yeah. Continuing on, the crittering is not bad, as has been said. The backdoor pathing. Holy crap. This is the best map to backdoor on ever. Ever created.
Ever.
I mean, there's this giant open space. The builders are going to have a hard time defending because the builders are going to have a hard time finding anywhere to place anything.
Yeah, it's even hard to put it along the back wall, and anything that's going to be set up for farms is really going to be your only defense.
Not to mention, once 4 buildings are down, they have a direct path to the main. There's nothing in the way.
Yeah, it's just there.
It's right here, guys.
But there are 4 lanes. The lanes are quite narrow, which is very good for XP denying because they're very long and narrow. So that makes it really easy to XP deny heroes. So it just strengthens bad matchups, which I don't necessarily think is a bad thing. It's really easy to go from lane to lane to help out your teammates, especially these middle 2.
Yeah. I mean, I do like the lane pathing on this one the most because of how easy it is to work teamwork between lanes and how it, you know, punishes people for not switching to good matchups. So I kind of like that. Then there's these little ridges up here on each of the 4 corners. These are good spots for like a siege tank or some defenses or whatever. you know, to hold your lane. That's an interesting feature I like. And the Xel'Nagas are actually, you know, they look out of the way, but they're actually quite well placed, given that most people are going to be coming through to you right through the lava. Foo is microing against this Ursa like a boss. Oh, he better not die to lava. No!
Okay, I've died to neutral, I've died to hostile, I've died to team 2, now it's died to team 1.
But, anyway, there aren't any real special features besides the lava. There's no expos, there's no really thing. It's just a nice cut and dried map. This is personally my favorite of the 4. It feels a fair bit like River. The crittering is, like we said, a little harder. I wish he would get rid of some of those pillars, but, you know, they're there at the moment. And I wish the backdooring wasn't quite so easy, but this is not awful. I like it, kind of. What do you think, Foo?
I think I'm about to die to team 1.
Oh, dear.
Yeah! Oh,
how did you kill your... Oh, siege tanks.
Siege tanks. If only I could die to team 1.
Suicide. Couldn't take the...
Well, I think that the map layout is another kind of important thing. It's actually really easy for warp gates, and if you use a warp gate, you'll actually go within XP range of the critters, which is a little bit annoying.
Since you have to kind of put them right here, there's no room in the base. It's kind of...
When you backdoor, there's no defenses in sight. If you're any hero that can just bring a detector to see the high ground, you can just shoot from the low ground. But the only problem is there's so much crap everywhere in the critters, so it's kind of hard to maneuver around that. But basically the fences might not as well even be there unless it's a creep push. But I definitely think that this is the best map of this map pack. It's my favorite. It's a little bit boring because it's more of the same, but definitely balance-wise and play-wise, it's the best.
Yeah. So, seamless transition coming up. We're moving right on to Lrange.
Welcome back, and we are on Lagrange Point, the 3rd map of the map set, and it is completely brand new. It has not been featured in anything else.
It is also completely broken, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is. The race we are currently playing is very unfavored, as it is very AoE reliant, as you have 2 extremely spaced double lanes.
Yeah.
So it all comes down to who can wipe the waves and push the fastest.
I mean, let's take a look at the center, Foo. There are 4 moving platforms. Now, these move at a rate of approximately 1 meter per decade, I would say. You know? Something along those lines. There's also moving platforms over here and here, but there's really no reason to take them. There are Nyan.
Yeah,
actually, yeah, Foo, why don't you take one of those and show them the...
Yeah, I'm gonna show the how you pull critters on this map.
Yeah.
and it'll get here sometime this hour. It'll get here.
Come on, come on.
Checking my watch. Oh god, there's zealots. No.
You're gonna get. Also note that it does not wait. It does not.
It does not wait 1 second.
There's so little time. Okay, so Foo's gonna demonstrate.
Yeah, Marines are very good on this map for the first 5 minutes, but doesn't really equate too much because generally you're not gonna be able to kill towers anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so let's watch. Let's watch. Okay, he's on the platform.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Whoa! Did you almost fall off that?
Yeah, there's actually an invisible wall keeping me from going off.
Uh-oh.
Critter. Okay, now I'm gonna pull the critters. Oh. Well, maybe I'll try again, but yeah, if I try again and I get the critters onto the platform, then they'll just kill me.
Yes. Well, I don't know.
So yeah.
Foo, maybe you should get the Nyan thing. And show people.
I should get the Neon Cat because it's so helpful.
Yeah, it's really the only way
to... I'm not even gonna bother. You grab the Neon Cat and then you stand on the platform for another 30 seconds and it wears off.
Yeah.
Congratulations! But anyway, Zerg is vastly overpowered because there's so much room in between the 2 lanes and it's really just almost impassable. Yeah. You're better off traveling on mud than through this mess.
I mean, look at
this.
So
Zerg with Titus's, with Razor Swarm is just massively imbalanced.
Regardless of what race you are, you should have every flying hero you can muster because they're the only things that can actually do anything on this map.
You should also have every AoE you can muster.
Because, I mean, look at the second choke point. That is the perfect radius for Razor Swarm. You can wipe literally everything.
Every freaking creep in the game.
Yeah. They could all be right there, and you just drop a Razor Swarm, and it'll die.
But I will showcase one neat thing you can do as Terran now that I have enough money. You may have seen this in a thread I posted, but getting a siege tank very early, if you'll have lane control, can be effective on this map. Because you can put a siege tank on the moving platform and it'll shoot the zealots. It can also kill critters for you.
Yeah, it's actually quite a good early farming tool.
Yep, and it will pay for itself in no time. But the problem is, if they are wiping your marines and such, it's not worth doing because you'll just lose the tank and it won't pay for itself. It needs to stand for at least about 4 lanes before it'll pay for itself.
And as you can see, the tank is moving across.
And it shoots the critters.
And it loses vision.
Okay, I forgot this. You need to place it 1 panel forward so that it doesn't lose vision. I forgot about that, but it does indeed work. Even so, putting it on the platform, even if it doesn't wind up killing the critters, it will be worth it.
Yeah, now the thing is, since this thing isn't really synced with the spawns, sometimes the critters will get on the platform and just kill the tank. Yeah,
that's something you have to worry about.
But, Foo, why don't you attempt to, or at least pretend like you're going to backdoor. So, how would you go about this as a Reaper?
I would, okay, let's go. I'll walk over here with my jet boosters, go through the vision blocker. I will skirt the edges of the critters.
Nope, and you forgot to turn on hold fire.
I didn't shoot them, they just aggroed. I'll run onto this platform. No!
Oh, crap.
Okay. I will miss that one because it doesn't work. The critters are still falling.
Okay.
Bad critters. Jump on this platform.
Okay.
See you later, motherfuckers. Yeah. That's right. Okay. I'll jump on this platform, off this platform, and
He pulls more critters. Goes around.
And then I will walk through here. Still in vision of the cannons, but they can't shoot me. I will grab Neon Cat, and then I would run up here. And imagine I had cliff jump, I don't. But yeah, that doesn't take that long.
You know, that's not really a big deal. You know, that's about the amount of time it takes to get back to on other maps too, so I think it's about even. Returning to a more serious note, something else you might have noticed, there are 6 patches on this map, not 8. So that's a direct nerf to anything that farms. The expansion is out here in the middle of nowhere, so basically any hero that doesn't fly, if you don't have any good flying heroes, just don't bother taking it, because if they have a flying hero, all they have to do is troll the crap out of you. You come over, waste all this time missing experience on a platform, and the flying hero just goes away. Then he comes back later and annoys you again. And you can't do anything about it. There's literally nothing.
Also note that there are only 4 patches of minerals, which is less than the Gold Expo, but it still costs about the same.
Also note that
still costs exactly
crittering is the dumbest thing you could ever do on this map.
It just doesn't work. As you'll note, I pull the critters, and pull the critters, and pull the critters, make them not lose vision, and...
You successfully pulled...
I barely got it! Now let's run to the other one. Grab Neon Cat. Oh, God.
Where'd they go? Oh, did you leave them on the other...
Oh, they're still on the other platform.
Whoops.
Anyway, just in short, it doesn't work. But, you know, it does work for Terran. You can put a siege tank right. Let's see if I place it right the first time. Right about here, I believe it is. I'll drop a supply depot first. Just drop a supply depot. Put a siege tank right behind it. Drop a mule.
Yeah,
and you crit.
Yeah, that's actually...
And that farm will last forever.
That's pretty cool. Like, so, you know... Yeah... I don't know where an SCV or something would put its turrets, but, I mean, I imagine someone will figure that out. The advantage is that it is hard to stop you from farming just because no one wants to go out this far. So no one will really bother. The problem is, yeah, there's 6. That's pretty bad. And there's just so little mobility in this map. That's the major issue. Wouldn't you say, Foo?
Yeah, the mobility on this map is just really bad. It all comes down to who has the most AoE.
God,
it's particularly hard for any in the farm, and oh god.
I'm waiting for you, Foo!
No! No! I hold Tyron!
No! Wait, you should just kill him. There you go.
Oh, thanks.
But you left one behind, so that patch will still not respawn.
No, I killed one before. So, yeah, they're there. Okay, anyway, now I'm going to show you how to correctly place that initial siege tank on the other side.
Yeah.
To place it on a forward tile, and it should work. Demonstrate it. Once it gets here, it'll get here eventually, don't worry about it. But anyway, in seriousness, I don't want to sound really negative, but this map is just really bad. It's kind of fun. On the other side, creep walking as BA, or maybe with Dominate.
It's ridiculous.
It's really, you only need like 4 Marines to cover a choke.
Right there, where I'm pinging. And that's it. It's kind of ridiculous. And you can do it within like 3 minutes. You can get both almost as fast.
And you build up enough creep, you can do it on both sides. You can have both of them creep walk by about 4 minutes and release it before they have any AoE, and there's basically nothing they can do about it.
Tank.
As you can see, since the critters aren't synced up, occasionally the critters will spawn at the worst time, and then your tank will get taken out. That doesn't happen very much, but it does happen. Let's see if I can get it right for once.
Come on.
If you want to be extra careful, you can drop some supply depots to prevent that from happening, but you'll have to keep mules on them, so the critters will keep attacking them. It's kind of a pain. This isn't very good, but it does kind of work. As you'll see, this shoots them, and by the second time it shoots them, when they finally aggro, usually they aggro, but anyway, we'll clean them up eventually. This isn't the best way of farming, but it's definitely one of the cheapest in the games with store items. And Siege Tank will also, if we weren't pushed this far, would also shoot the creeps. That'd be a very nice early thing to do. But it's not terribly efficient, just a nice little trick.
While we're trying to talk about the good facets and not be negative, the music's pretty badass.
Music's pretty badass, not gonna lie. Tetris and other things. I can't actually hear it right now, and I'm not quite sure why.
It's strange, but, it's pretty nice. It's kind of like techno Tetris mix. There's a number of different tracks. I like that. Like, compared to Islands, Little Mermaid. I'm sure I'll get bored of it eventually.
Like, you know what else? My life for hire!
Oh dear.
I almost made it.
Well... maybe you should go backdoor them. Good idea?
I'm level 7. I'll backdoor once I spawn.
Alright, let's see.
Scan their base to make sure they don't have any... Okay.
Oh, damn. They just finished building their Stargates. What do?
Wait. But anyway, as you'll notice, this farm that I set up before died because I neglected to drop mules on it.
Damn it, Foo. You've got to be demonstrating the right way to play.
Yeah, but you drop mules on it and it will stay alive indefinitely. You just have to do it right. I actually didn't get cliff jump, so yeah, we're not going to backdoor. We're just going to end it here. That is the evaluation of the map. Lrange.
Worst
point.
map. But seamless transition to the next one.
And we're back picking Concrete City, the final map, as you get to see our hero selection. And I get a Skype message.
Welcome to what is otherwise known... Well, actually, it's just Concrete City. We'll let you figure out what...
Yeah, you'll figure it out on your own.
Yeah.
And, String, if you would kindly please box your entire screen.
Box my entire screen?
Yeah, there's a bug that's bothering me since I do this every single time I play. If you box your whole screen, there's little black things in the left corner. On some maps, it's like the whole bottom area you can't see when you box it.
Remarkable, Foo.
Remarkable bug discovery, game breaking. I should have PM'd it to equals, but I'm too lazy, so.
Yeah, it's pretty important, though. Okay.
And as you can see, it's a little...
It's, running at 20 FPS right now.
I'm at 9.
That's better than normal.
6, 8. I can't... Buildings are in my way. Well, I can't see anything. Where am I? Can I...
You're on your way. Ooh, you're getting there. You're getting warmer.
I guess I'll showcase a little bit of how to critter on this map. If I can click anything.
Foo is slowing down the game. What a noob. Hold on, things are gonna spawn, and I'm down to 15. 13. It's
5, 6.
We're getting there.
Okay, I'll try and show you how to critter. Bear with me here. Pull yourself. Run, get away.
Ursha.
Turn, stutter step, run.
Come on.
Go to that middle critter.
Okay.
Split. Now run. Oh, note that this critter patch is contested, so you won't be able to guarantee a pull because the Ursas are contested.
Yeah.
This is also very difficult. Okay, we're just gonna say this map lags so badly that it's impossible to play. I don't want to. Like, it phases like every time a unit runs by, and every time there's a unit in front of your camera on the building, it's just...
Yeah. Hey, Foo, why don't you...
Also, an interesting bug. I'm gonna stand on the Cell Naga, just watch my XP bar.
Yeah, this is a nice little feature. You know how people were complaining about Siege Tank being able to use that 16 XP range to its advantage?
Now you don't need a Siege Tank!
That ain't crap! Now you don't need a Siege Tank to do that. Foo is getting experience for every Marine from both lanes.
Every single freaking Marine from every single lane. You'll also notice that the ones on the inner side, the Marines arrive earlier than the one on the outside.
Yeah, so that's also really annoying.
We're just trying to, like, theoretically evaluate it here since no one's actually ever played on it. The base layout looks really open in the middle, so if you could fly past that building, you could just go straight to the main a little bit like lava,
but
with, like, a giant thing in the way.
Honestly, the base layout looks kind of
so spread out.
It looks horrendous, to be honest. Okay, there's...
It reminds me of snow, where if you push up, you'll probably get some buildings because there's only one bunker there.
Something interesting to note is there are no double lanes to wipe at all. There's nowhere that you get a double lane.
You'd have to nuke the base directly in order to get a double lane.
Yeah. So I mean that is kind of an advantage to Terran because they usually suffered the most from that.
Terran friendly map.
You know, pretty nice. Pretty nice. As Foo had said, the critters are contested. There are at least 8 patches of them, but 4 of them are. Oh wait, are those Foo? Go check those out. Are those critters? What are the things in the teleporters? I'm curious if they'll even work, but not that one.
I clicked on the wrong one. I can't take it back. I clicked once and I cannot take it back.
Foo, you have...
There are teleporters on this map. I literally just discovered this.
Foo, you have exactly a minute to get to the next one or before the computer crashes.
Oh no, I have a frame. Just bear with me.
I have 5, so it's okay.
I have 8. I have an frame.
End frame? And I'm the one recording the... Oh, that is a critter patch. So there are 8 critter patches.
Am I there yet? Yes, there are critters here.
You teleported to the...
the teleporter told me the other side of the map.
Awesome. You're gonna die.
So...
Wait, did you get a full heal from that? Go into that again.
I don't know. I'm trying.
No, he did not. But he...
Oh, there's a critter there.
The critters are beaming back and forth. They're stuck in it. Dude, you just got them all stuck in the teleporter.
I wish I could see what was going on.
I can't, don't worry.
I have no frames per second. Literally 0. I don't have a frame. Am I dying? Am I dead?
You are alive. Hey, look, there's cash.
Oh, wait,
Foo, there's cash on the ground. Pick it up.
There's what?
There's cash. Pick up
cash. Where?
You died. There was cash right in the bottom right, past the teleporter.
Oh, interesting.
Just
like people from the city just leave their money lying around, damn pity folk. We would never let stuff go to waste out here in the country of South Carolina.
I think that was like payment for using the teleporter. But anyway, I will just...
I think that was payment for bearing through this to make a video for you guys.
Let me discuss...
You are welcome. I'm not gonna say I hope you enjoyed, because you better freaking have enjoyed this.
Hold on, Foo. Let me discuss one thing.
Hyper computer is like cancer right now.
Really? Is it? Let me discuss one thing.
Like, there's literally lumps growing off my computer, and, like, steaming. Just...
Something that I feel is very important. There are no cross-lane gangs. It looks like you should be able to do it, but this giant ridge ruins everything.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get by it. So...
You need some sort of mobility ability to get over that, and if so, that'd be great. But you just stand in the middle and get both XP to troll your teammate, and then your teammate will come and stand in the middle, and then neither team...
Yeah, everyone will just try to fight over the Zelnaga, because that's where you want to stand.
Because that's where they just want to troll. But anyway, guys, you better have enjoyed this. See you later, everybody.
Alright, this is Zeph, signing off.